Brooklyn in the building. Shout to ATL, Delaware State alumni. Boardwalk round, South Stimuli. What we doing, You're man? Now tuned in to NoBarsOff.
It happened.
I mean,
is this what you want?
Yeah. We've been hit a few times today, boys. Yeah. People reaching out, and I'm so grateful, so thankful that people reach out to us. And I'm trying not to mention all the breakdowns that I'm seeing out here in the world.
I'm sick of it. You can, because I'm sick of the shit.
I'm just
Everybody want to break down bars now. Nobody was thinking about this shit 3 years ago when we started. Now everybody wants to break down bars. Everybody, you see the triple entendre. Everybody's a barologist now. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not the worst thing in the world. I try not to keep bringing it up, but I keep seeing. Maybe just because it maybe existed before. Now it's just on my timeline.
No, they didn't.
No,
they didn't.
Okay.
They didn't. All right. Nice try, but it didn't.
I'm trying to stay positive.
It didn't.
If you're unfamiliar with us, we are NoBarsOff, the show we salute words and lyrics and pick up hip hop lyrics, talk about the greatest verses, and then some of them we decided that NoBarsOff. I used to be Shot Stimuli. Boardwalk.
I guess I'm still Boardwalk Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so the on is finally here.
Yeah, it's it.
We waited. We had all the shots taken. We had all of the, you're taking too long. What are you taking so long? You hadn't. Like I said before, I'm from the school of measure twice, cut once.
Yeah.
You throw you throw two shots out there. One is like a strip club song. Yeah. One is it's a cease and desist. Pop came back and was like,
Right.
But again, when you take your time
and
you make sure you address everything, and of course you're gonna get what you get.
Shout out to all our barbarians that's following us, right? True. Y'all know that we don't make no money off of these because we be playing these songs. So we need y'all to hit that subscribe button.
Right, all that.
We need y'all to listen to the audio only podcast people.
Appreciate y'all.
We need y'all to like, share, and do all that stuff that people be telling y'all to do because we ain't making no money off this. I'm gonna start this off.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
To use the I forgot what his intro came from because I heard the intro before.
We talking about the music, or you talking about the word, the back?
No, that song that.
Oh.
I heard that somewhere before. I don't know where. But again, typical battle rappers are not going to take that approach. They're going to find the hardest, darkest, grungiest beat and try to sound real rough and tough. But to emphasize the words, it was almost like I'm rocking you to sleep, like them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew was looking paranoid and now spiraling. Like, it's almost like I feel bad for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost parental. Like, them superpowers that you was talking about, I don't see them no more.
I want
like
just more.
The way, like just the way you move. You're moving just like a degenerate, heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate you? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. And there's so much in that just for those four right there alone.
Yeah.
It's like, Drake took the jokey joke approach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the serious, address you and what I don't like.
He's taking that third ether verse. That's that approach. My brother, I love you.
I love you. Degenerate. Even spiraling, like to be spiraling out of control, like it's almost like he listened to the first two songs and it's like I'm looking at him, like he's losing it. Yeah. Like I'm watching him, he's losing it right in front of us, and y'all don't even see it. Y'all think this is cute, but I'm looking at these responses, so to speak. He's like, I'm watching this dude just spiral out of control.
Yeah,
and it's funny, and he just sat back and let him spiral. And I think the intention of dropping it on a Tuesday was very, very intentional and impactful.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the backwards intro with the Richard Pryor. Everything they say about me is
true.
The backwards.
That's
interesting to make it reverse. That's from the Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A movie with Michael Jackson. There's some Michael Jackson references in here, but the Wiz was definitely one of my favorite movies. I played the Scarecrow.
You can win.
footage exists. But yeah, that was the time where the Wiz, was exposed.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this is similar what he's saying.
And this is a precursor to I'm about to expose you.
Yeah, you're not
everything
a black artist.
Is true.
You a scam artist. Just basically saying all those tales about the Bodyguard and Whitney were fabricated.
Mm-hmm.
Pathetic master.
Because you heard Miss Morale.
Yeah.
As you get through the rest of the song and you see what his approach is, like it's interesting that you chose the Tommy Hilfiger versus FUBU dynamic where, of course, back in the day, the word on the street was Tommy didn't want hip-hop people in his clothes. It wasn't a hip-hop brand. It wasn't something that he made for, that demographic.
Yeah.
So to take that and be like, Tommy Hilfiger was your guy. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection.
Yeah, but I wore a lot of Tommy Hilfiger, and I never.
I did too. I did too.
I think my mother bought it.
I think
I never wore
to say FUBU never been your collection is because it's for us, not us. That's not.
No,
true.
I get it.
I love it.
But I'm just giving you the reality.
Right? Yeah, I never wore it either.
Platinum FUBU with the fat outfit.
Listen, even after LL started promoting it, I never.
Yeah.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down? Like with a poker face. Have you ever paid $500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and Ivory, no, I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. You're my first one like my last one. It's a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from. V12, it's a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk.
You want to joke, right? You want to tell jokes, right? You want to tell jokes. Okay. Yeah, I'm out the way. I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. Listen, I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga. I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Listen. Oh.
So he's referencing Joe Jackson. Yeah, I mean, if you want to reach and do the whole Ben, the mouse from, you know,
the movie.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Hellcat made his homeboys and them type sell they soul okay. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
It's like he's trying to heat up, you know. Everybody want to be a demon
till they get chipped by your throwaway. That's great. Like, and the funny thing is, like, he's keeping it so West Coast because a lot of this slang is West Coast slang. So you know, you get chipped by your throwaway, and you get killed by a burner that you buy just to throw it away. So everybody want to be a demon till you get chipped by your throwaway, and then you take the demon from the Hellcat in the previous line. Yeah. So everybody want to be a demon, and you know Hellcat is one of them cars that everybody wants. Everybody want to be a demon until they get chipped by your throwaway.
And it says I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. You know, there was some reference to his show Money. And Cole mentioned his show and The Simpsons, and, you know.
Yeah, and I might do a show a day.
Yeah. You thought the
and
money.
And if you think about it, like if you want to go a little further than that, what Pac said on America's Most Wanted? I'm headed to the something, trying to do a show a day. I wonder how I live with 5 shots. Niggas is hard to kill on my block. So even just throwing a Pac reference in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, you thought the money, the power, and fame would make you go away? Like, you lame. Like, and I've always said that, like, money don't make a lame unlame. Money makes a lame with money.
Yeah.
That's it. So, yeah. And again, he took it from the angle of, listen, I'm a fully grown person. I'm not going to do this entertainment thing with you. I'm going to sit you down and talk to you like an adult. And this is what it sounds like.
But I feel like there's back and forth with, he starts off kind of like we said, it's endearing. Then there's jabs. And then it gets, not yet, but it gets kind of playful and the voice changes.
Because that's what he does.
Yeah, to me, it's just but we'll go line by line. Let me not give an overview. Have you ever played? Have you ever? And I think this whole little section was okay. Okay, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid $500,000 to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight.
But it's the references that he means, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, walking your enemy down with a poker face, like, have you ever, like, and he's talking about from gunplay side.
Right.
Like he's mentioning it from like, let's play Have You Ever. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Like not just walking them down because you want to sell more records. I'm talking about like real live actual beef where you got to walk up on somebody and you know what I mean? Or have you ever paid $500,000 like to an open case? Yeah, but Drake has too. So that's why it's an interesting line in that these are things that he has done.
Yeah.
But I don't know as far as the walking your enemy down with a poker face. I don't know if Drake has done anything like that.
No,
but
not
then to say, well, I have, and I feel that both. Like even to say that I have, I walk somebody down with a poker face. Like I walk my enemy down with a poker face. I paid $500,000 to an open case, and I feel that both. But I came out straight. So you got poker face, came out straight, which is a type of hand in poker.
Yep.
So again, this is, if you want to make it to be rabbit, him taking the bullets out the gun, yeah, he's done this, he's done that. But
yeah,
to take it from that and say, okay, now we're going to go with somewhere else. Because I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody died, they turn into nuns, they hop online like Pray for My City. He faking for likes and digital hub. Listen.
So I'm not mad at that reference because that's a real thing that
it is.
That Drake actually did. You know, the whole Pray for My City, pray for a dude that, you know, got lost to gun violence. Although Drake is not a violent rapper, that's something that typically happens a lot where guys will be like, yo, stop the violence. But then every other song is about clapping ops. So it's like you're faking for like digital hugs. I'm not mad at that.
Right.
His daddy a killer. He want to be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family. But let it
get shaky. Shit, I'll park your son. What? He talking about Birdman.
Well,
his daddy a killer. He want to be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Like he's not even talking like we know fucking Dennis Graham ain't nobody thinks Dennis Graham is a killer. Like, and that's the thing. Like, there's so many hidden gems in there. Like the way he's wording them. He's saying his daddy a killer. He want to be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Like you run with, you know, Jay Prince. You run with Birdman, and like you always talk about mob ties and this and that. Like you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. You talking about his daddy a killer, and you could be talking about Jay Prince. You could be talking about Birdman. You could be talking about whoever. But you say he want to be him so bad, like he want to be Junior. You must have got the shit that they done.
Well, he want to be Wayne, you know, Birdman Jr.
Exactly. So,
and under normal circumstances, we would take Let It Get Shaky, I'll Park His Son as a reach. This is borderline.
I'll allow it.
This is borderline.
It's borderline. It's borderline.
I'm gonna let it ride because you made a distinct effort to reference Birdman as his dad. Even that's a little bit of a stretch, but the jury will allow, the judge will allow it. It is you set it up, and you went to Park His Son. So Let It Get Shaky. I'll Park His Son. Reference to Parkinson's disease, where you shake. We'll let it go.
We'll let it go.
Yeah, because then he gets in the very first time I shot me at Drake, short for Draco. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today, I'll show you I learned from those mistakes.
What?
That line I like.
That line is crazy.
That line I like.
That line is crazy. Like, first time I shot at Drake, the homie told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough.
Right.
Today, I'll show you how I learned from those mistakes. Yeah. Like, I'm pointing down because, again, you're not on this level that you think you are. You're beneath me. You're below me. So I'm shooting.
And you go low. I go lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
This is all about going lower. So listen. I'm a fan of that. I like that. Now I will say this. Imagine these lines, not necessarily on the first beat, but with that type of delivery, where it's still endearing.
Yeah, well, it's still like that melodic.
It would hit different.
Yeah,
it would hit.
I guess.
Like I said, maybe not that beat, but that tempo. Like the very first time I shot me at Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today, I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. Like that changes when you deliver it in a slower, more methodical way. When you bouncing, it's like, I get it, it's hard, but it ain't the same.
But again, on the devil's advocate side of that, you got the masses and or the feedback being, oh, this Kendrick beat is trash. Oh, this such a.
Always.
You know what I mean? So of course, whether it's the first beat you don't like, whether it's the second beat you don't like, or whether it's just Kendrick you don't like, or whether you read at a fifth grade comprehension level and you just don't understand what he's saying, that's fine. Yeah. But I feel like there's a clear divide in entertainment and wordsmithing.
I agree.
What Drake did was entertainment. It was cute. It was entertaining. Doing the AI, making it like that was cute. It was jokey. Oh, you a size 7 shoe. Like all of this was jokey.
There was some wordplay in there though. It was a little bit. Oh, you now like your label boy, you in the scope right now, and you're gonna feel the aftermath or whatever. Like there were some lines. Yeah, it wasn't his greatest work, but it was wordplay and it was some jabbing, and especially the last verse where it was the angle was light. And that's, the angle was, come out to play. What's going on? You taking too long. That angle was like the whole Taylor Swift. Like we definitely made mention of that. But somebody told me you got a ring on God and ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian go make Pac turn in his grave. I don't know how much he paid for the Tupac ring, but
they said it's $1 million from what I hear.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
from what I hear, it's $1 million. He's like, I'll double that.
It's gone. It's gone now.
It's
so I wonder how Canada feels about
this. But to say I'd rather pay the $2 million.
Rather pay $2 million
than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
That's man. We're sorry, Canada.
Listen. Bye, Canada.
You got shit twisted. What is it? The brains?
What is it? The brains? What? Listen, man, this shit sounds like, what is it, velvet? I heard you like it's a cutthroat business. You got shit twisted. What is it, the brains?
Oh, man.
Listen, I hurt your feelings. You don't want to work on me no more. Okay. There's 3 goats left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. So this goes back to why he referred. Son, everybody's getting it right now.
Why they had to be kissing, though? Like, that's funny.
So, of course, it's hyperbolic, but of course,
I know.
From the outside looking in, you like these motherfuckers up here really act like I don't exist, or like I'm not out here and I'm that guy. Niggas like I see 2 guys kissing on stage.
And then I love them to death, and then 8 balls.
I love them to death.
Ain't that phrase?
Yo, listen, it's nothing nobody could tell me, huh? I don't want to talk on no silly, huh? You know I got language barriers, huh? So he talking about the fake ass Jamaican accents that Drake be using. The fake Jamaican and Canadian accents that he be using.
That's not fake, man. Those real things, man. Them true things, man.
Yeah, okay.
I talk like this, man.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Oh, man.
I talk like this. Still.
But
Scene.
But yeah, there's no accent that you can sell me, huh? That nigga said, yeah, Cole and Aubrey, no, I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy, huh? But then to say, I pray they my real friends. Because if not, I'm YNW Melly. Listen, man.
Can I just say I appreciate the setup? Because
I love it.
Like he said, I'm going to explain it in the next 8 bars.
In the next 8 bars.
So nothing nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no selly, language barriers, and no action you can sell me. So he kind of set that up.
Mm-hmm.
Went away from the sell me, tell me, selly. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNWML. Ooh, Lord.
Listen.
I like lines that make you have to like.
Y'all got to dig for that.
Drift for even if you know, right? Even if you know what happened, that this man was accused of murdering his friends.
Friends.
And
that's the thing.
And if you see this guy's Murder on My Mind video or any footage of him, you like, OJ did that.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
he did that. Yo,
So
I ain't never seen a more demented looking dude. His name is Demon.
yeah, that's his real name.
Yo, I never seen a more demented looking dude. You can't tell me he wasn't a bully. Like, but anyway,
Yeah.
like the Three Little Piggy line, it makes you think, like, yo, hold up.
Yeah.
He would murder
I
his
pray
friend.
they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Belly.
Yo.
Listen.
Yeah, I missed the next 4 bars because I was still like, oh man.
Listen. But and then the next 4 was even crazy. I don't like you popping shit of Pharrell for him. I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T.
I did not like this delivery. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, this is the voice inflection thing. This is what he does.
Yeah,
that's just what he does.
I know the Kendrick fans are gonna. It doesn't mean I don't like the verses or the line, guys. I'm just saying that whole push a P, push a T. Like I'm not a fan of that. I don't think he needs to do that. I think there's ways for him to show.
I mean, I don't even think he does it for. Like, I think that's just him. Like, that's just. It's not even a thing where he's trying to use it as a gimmick or anything like that. Like,
I don't think it's gimmick.
That's just what he does.
I don't think it's gimmick at all.
Like, even the way he pronounces certain words, like, you go back to his earlier work, it's fuck that. Like, even the way he draws out certain words and mispronounces certain words on purpose, like, that's just what he does.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, the whole Pharrell thing, inheriting the beef with the Pharrell and the chain and all of that, and him talking about he'll melt down Pharrell's chain, or if he did melt, I don't even know. It's all petty stuff to me.
Very. That's what I said. This shit went to IG. It wasn't rap no more.
Yeah. But he definitely didn't finish that beef with Pusha.
No, he I'm not gonna say he won't, but as of right now, you haven't.
Yeah.
And even to the extent that you know that, like, to the point where you got to mention on songs, and I got to get that nigga back for that. It's not negotiable. Like, you still know you haven't done it, but you haven't done it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Terrence Thornton, Pusha T's real name, Terrence Crawford, and like you said, these Cali references, because I've never heard of whooping feet.
You never heard of whooping feet?
Like, what? I mean, I might have heard like on an Insecure episode or something.
We ain't got to get personal, dog. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. Like, and we said that.
Yeah, of course.
It's a friendly fade. There ain't no real problem, but let's keep it that way. Because I know some shit about niggas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. Came
at Gunna out of nowhere. And is that a reference to snitching?
Is that a reference to him? Exactly. Is that a reference to him snitching on somebody?
We'll find out later. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater.
So listen, to take this angle, I love it. But not only do I love it because another Cali reference, Boys in the Hood. I hate your black ass.
Yeah.
I hate you. You know what I mean? So
also the hate ball too.
Man.
I hate everything.
It's always been about love and hate. Hate the way you walk. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you
I would have stopped the beat right here. I'd have just this is like conversation, man.
Yeah.
I hate that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. Like direct flight. Like direct that's what happens if I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. Like how you gonna hate the bitches somebody smashes?
Because he said they confuse themselves with real women.
Yo, that's like this is man, I just wish it was E3 on the because this is real. This is like turning a knife right here.
Yeah, it is.
They confuse themselves with real women. That's a clever way to say something like that.
Listen, but then to cloak it all in, and notice I said we. It's not just me.
Yeah,
I'm what the culture's feeling. Bro. This is really like, what's sad is I love you because you're my brother. You traded your soul for riches.
Yeah, now that line is really serious, yo. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. Damn, that's crazy.
How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acting tough. Yeah. But then again, this is somebody that again is friendly beef. I like Drake with the melodies. This is the guy that I like. I don't like the fake this fake tough guy that's out here on records now. I don't know who this guy is. So
I get that. Makes sense.
Yeah. You gonna make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. So apparently there was a time I think Puff was his name. I think at the time his name was still Puff. And apparently him and Drake got into it at one of Khaled's birthday parties at Live. So yeah. You're gonna make a nigga bring back Puff. Ah man. But I like these two right here.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, my first one, like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from. Get the fuck.
Once again.
Let me out, man. What?
Once again, I am personally suffering from a delivery crutch. These lines need to be digested. See what I did there?
Who? You stupid. But here's my thing.
Audience, stomach, abs. Listen. And then this reference, they got to stomach it because you don't have a classic. They
got to stomach it because you don't have a classic. But this is your core audience, which is where your abs are. Let your core audience stomach that you don't have a classic. And then after they stomach that, with your core audience, tell your core audience where you get your abs from.
Because the rumor is
I'm done.
Your abs which is crazy wild.
So,
I don't want that much money that I gotta be like, yo, you know what? Doc, go and give me an 8-pack. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Damn,
I don't want that much money.
Damn them sit-ups.
Nah.
Damn
them push-ups too. See what I did there?
Yeah, look at you. No balls off. Oh, goodness. Last one. Bow. Got some onomatopoeias in there. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. That's a funny line.
Yeah, it is.
Daft Punk
walk around with the helmet on. I don't think, has anybody ever seen the actual guy?
Like under the helmet?
Yeah, like under the helmet?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like
went into the Blue Man Group. You wouldn't
right.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. Man.
Yeah. I mean, listen, like I've been telling people there are moments.
Yeah.
Here. I'm not gonna call it one way or the other right now. I need time to digest it. Normally we wouldn't even drop this early because we like to let all the reactions get their reactions out of the way.
Yeah, let the reactions react.
Do what we do, but we've been caught, so we're talking about it. Yeah, so we're not gonna catch everything, but what we do catch is the stuff that is dope, not just a subliminal.
Right.
Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit, only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too, I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Austin. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OV-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do. Ooh, we don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
I cringe when he says it.
Yeah.
We're gonna run through this one. Any lines that jump out, just feel free.
I like for some reason, I don't know why, but I like the extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off that plane, bitch. I don't know why. It's just funny to me. I don't know why.
Okay.
But to say I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just worthy.
No, it's not just him. Because I brought it up in our last time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess I don't know, because he's super light skinned, but just knowing that his mother is white, I guess that, I mean, Cole's mother's white too, if I'm not mistaken, but
yeah, she is. It's the way he says it. It's not just, it's the way he says it.
Yeah.
Almost like he's talking about you,
right?
Not him, right? Like, that's the whole thing. It's just,
right.
Yeah, but go ahead.
But yeah, I still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Stay out my way. Man, what? Yeah. Listen.
You making me dance, wave my hand like Thriller.
Son, keep making me dance, wave my hand, and it won't be no threat. I know they're calling you the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. Son, when I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see two bad bitches.
That's dope.
What?
That's dope. These words are doper than the song. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know if people agree, but
listen,
when I listen to it, the way he's delivering it, the beat, I hate that we have to criticize that, but it takes away from
if that's the complaint. I mean, that was that and the content was the problem we had with push-ups, but yeah. I mean, everybody's ain't no telling how long he took to find the beat, whatever the case. Like I don't know, but yeah, I think he's was on the clock. Didn't have a great selection of production to choose from, but whatever it was, yeah. I mean, the delivery. They read better than they sound, like based on the way he flows it and like when he speeds up the flow sometimes.
I think this was a choice. I just feel like in making these types of choices, you may not like I said, we come from a different school, right? So we want the words to sting. We want the words to hit you.
Right.
This is more of a time where you want the vibe to be there.
Right.
We want to hear, fuck your bitch and the clip you claim. Like we just
right.
And our show is about words. So I'm looking at these words and I'm like, yo, I'm excited, but I'm also upset because I'm not coming in here with the same energy. Like, yo, this is crazy. Like, yo, I want to have that.
But
and I know if these same words were on some shit, and he was like, yo, you was signed to a nigga, I signed to a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he spit that shit like with that, you know what I mean?
That's the
what?
That's the entertainment part of it.
Is it though?
It is. Like, okay, because you think about it. For years, what has been the knock on Nas? Terrible beat selection. Doesn't mean he's not good.
I dispute that.
But the beat selection is the entertainment value of it.
I don't think that's his problem. But go ahead. I dispute that. I'll be honest. It's not.
But like even the some of the feedback that I've seen in some of the spaces today has been, oh, that beat is terrible. Oh, that beat put me to sleep. Like, people want to be like, the music is the entertaining part. Like, the music is what gets you up. It's like, oh, like the music is the face. Like, the words, you can hear the words and then eventually be like, oh, he's saying some shit. But
hear what I'm saying.
Your reaction is the music. You're like, oh, what the?
It's not just the beat. It's his choice for how he wanted the record to feel.
I don't think he thought about that.
I think you have to.
I don't think. Well, that as an artist, yes, but this is not. But I agree with what you're saying, but I don't think.
This is me personally, though. I'm just telling you.
I don't think he thought about the feel of the record. I think he thought about what he was trying to get across and the message.
He might have. I'm just telling you my personal why I'm not calling you excited, like hype, like, because I feel like when he speeds up, try to see synthesis on it, like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'm gonna get like all of those could have been like slow, not necessarily slow, but jabs that you would feel every time you hear it, the line hits you. And now it's like it's passing, it's going fast, which is not a bad thing, but he's delivering it bouncy and jumpy. And it's to me, it's just not giving what it needs to give. I still love what he's saying, though, and that's where my duality's hitting. So I apologize for people that feel like I don't like it. I do like what he's saying.
Gotcha.
And this stuff when he goes to the sun, I mean, this is the type of stuff that I would do. That jugular talk we were talking about before.
Yeah, this is.
I got a son to raise. You don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, my child I watch who grew up to be famous, basically.
Yeah. But again, think about yourself and think about these words. If you say, why would I call around and get dirt on somebody? Because y'all think my life is rap. That's whole shit. I got a son to raise. We're raising sons.
Yeah.
You know this man can't be around his child 24/7.
Yeah.
So when he says, you don't know nothing about that, waking him up, you don't know nothing about that. And he uses epistrophe to kind of repeat those last lines, which is cool. But what he's saying is more important, and tell him to pray and give him tools to walk through life day by day.
Teach them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, like, yeah.
Think about all that. Speaking of truth, you consider what God's considering.
You don't know nothing about that because again, your life is rap. You can't. This is not something that's in your. Like, you can't do this every day because you're on tour, you're doing XYZ, you're doing this. Yeah. Basically, I'm telling you, it's more important for me to be a father and be present for my children than what I'm going to do, go dig up dirt on you for, just to respond to you. I don't need that. I'm worried about raising this son that I have and make sure I'm filling him and empowering him with everything that he needs.
Yeah.
But as far as you, and I guess that goes back to the whole, oh, I heard, Whitney did this, and I heard, you know what I mean? Like, just going to find shit like, and I know more. You don't want to bring the demon out. Like, that's you gossiping. That's chatty patty shit, like Dame would say. Like, you want to gossip rather. So again, you don't know nothing about that. You would rather, like, you think I'm not worried about rap.
But again, and I may be bleeding this point, but he chose to make this sing along instead of piercing, because he could have taken out the repetitive part, waking them up, telling them pray, giving them tools to walk through life day by day, teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, speaking truth and consider what God's considering. That sounds like a life lesson without the nothing about that. Nothing about that. Like, you don't need that part. He's making a conscious effort to make this, call and repeat. And I get it, but when I just spit to you, that hits different. Right or wrong?
I guess
it hits different.
I guess that's the thing now, because you can go through the whole top, want to piece it up, top, want to piece it up, top, like that's apparently, but
I don't like it.
I think it's, what's the word I'm looking for? I think where
listeners, we listeners, right?
No, I think we're dissecting the song as if it's supposed to be a song, like it's supposed to be an album cut, or like it's supposed to be a song. It's a diss record. It's a response. Like, it's not most records that are diss or response records are not constructed and are made in a fashion of thinking what sounds pleasing. Like thinking, oh, I probably shouldn't do this here because, I probably should make this hit a little more hard. Like when you're making album songs or when you're making singles, that's your focus.
I think it's the other way around. I think he's making this sound good. Don't know nothing about that. Like that's something that if you ride in the car with your boys, y'all gonna repeat that part because he said
and that's exactly what I was just about to say. That like in this era, like to even have what people would consider a dope song, you have to have some sing along, some type of sing along area within the song. Like it ain't no song that I know that's ever been played in the club or wherever else that there's not at least 1 to 2 parts where everybody can sing along.
Yeah, I agree.
Metro, shut your whole ass up and do some drums, nigga. Like I'm sure everybody says that. So I mean, every I don't want to say hot song because that's not the bar for it, but songs that when you want them to be lasting, that shit is no different from la di da di da slide on me. That shit means nothing on the song, but it's something that people can sing along to. So
they're making songs in the back-to-back mold of today. I'm gonna use back-to-back as a reference. They're making songs that aren't just played on the internet. They want these disc records to get some spins. And I think that's not necessarily my issue. That's my reason for not having the fervor that I would for these words, because these words are pretty dope.
And that's the thing, like you got to take your time and sit with it. But reading through it, like this ain't 20v1, this 1v20. If I gotta smack niggas that write with you, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell Beam that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI?
This is a funny line because to say you feel like Joel Osteen,
he meant Joel Osment. That's the kid's name.
Haley Joel.
Was it Haley Joel? Haley? I don't know if it's Joel Haley or Haley Joel.
It's Haley Joel.
Okay.
Right, but at the same time, battling ghosts. Joel Osteen's a pastor.
Right.
So if you want to make that reference, and nobody could. I mean, I don't know. Haley Joel was in a movie called AI, the same kid from Sixth Sense.
Mm-hmm.
And my Sixth Sense telling me to off him. So I don't know if this was purposeful, because if nobody in the studio, told him that it's Morse code, not Morris code. Like, it's gonna let Jay just say anything. Huh? Emperor has no clothes. But it's funny though. But I like it. Did he call him Hobie Hope? Hobie Hope, Dick Riders.
Your niggas are Dick Riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage.
Damn,
they can't imitate this violence.
That's funny. That's dope.
Listen, what I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I push the line with it. Push a nigga off one at a time with it. We could be on a 3-hour time difference. Man, come on, man.
Read so well.
Yeah. And again, he goes back to the, repeating the same thing. And don't speak on family, Crody. You can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me. And again, he's being respectful about it.
Yeah.
In terms of keep my family name out your mouth. Like, this ain't what you want. But again, using the whole repetitive, and I think the Crody reference, I think it's a dude from Canada that he started using the term Crody, Presser. He started using the term Crody, and I think him and Drake had a song together a while back. And like he started using the name Crody, and that's Crip talk. So listen, man. Yeah. It's I don't know, man. There's just so much in here that there's a reason why it's 6 minutes. And again, there's a reason why there's always the response is always typically worse than because you've had a time to sit down and, that's why I like the fact that he didn't rush and just try to throw something out just to appease the people. Okay. But, as far as the we can nitpick it and, say he probably shouldn't have, used this beat, or probably should have changed this flow here, or probably could have took the beat out in this section. But from a what diss records do perspective, listen, man, like ain't no joking in here. and like I said, when it comes to battle, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking in here.
I think I'm on the fence, and I don't think I'm nitpicking because I'm going by a feeling, and I feel like I love a lot of the words. I love
and like I said, the
written words.
The music is the feeling that you don't have.
Yeah,
that's it.
And when I'm playing it, I don't feel it as much. And this is not me trying to not like it. Like I wanna enjoy it. But as I'm reading it, I'm like, this is what we do. We look at the words and we salute the words and we big them up. And coming from somebody whose crutch also was beats and production, so I understand totally what it's like to have these stellar words that you take so much time to craft. But it's also his approach, his delivery, the bouncy delivery. For me personally, it took away from my overall feeling about the song. Do I think it's a good comeback? Yeah, absolutely. I think he did a good job in saying so many things and touching so many issues and saying some of the things that we were thinking about, with whether it was the N-word or, the Michael Jackson references, or just him dealing with young girls and sexy reds and, just so many things that you can jab. And I think there's a lot more he can do that can go further. But I'm happy.
I'll take this one over Drake's too, if I'm being honest.
That's a good point.
I'll take this one over Drake's too, because again, if you took the music away from all three, stripped them all down, and just made them a cappella.
Oh, now that's a different conversation.
Exactly.
This destroys push-ups. I think the approach on Taylor Made Freestyle was clever.
And again, it was cute. It was theatric.
It was cute. It was theatric. I think his angle was light, but I think it was a purposeful, obvious jab. It wasn't a knockout. It was an obvious jab. This is more of a this is more of a couple of combos, and I would love to see where this goes, and see what the feedback kind of boisters, what it makes him go back to the lab with. And I wonder what Cole thinks, or is he just bowing out and just
he just don't he's
taking it on the pause on the chin.
Yeah, he's not worried about it. He's still deleting later.
Damn it, man. Damn shame what happened to Flip.
Damn shame what happened to Flip.
All right, we went longer than we wanted to go.
Yeah, pause. Oh, and let's not lose sight of the fact that the track is called Euphoria.
Oh, yeah.
And Drake is an executive producer on the show Euphoria that's on HBO, which is a show about young children and drugs and all. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of underlying things in there, but yeah.
I hate the way you sneaked this.
Yeah, I hate when you sneak this.
Yeah.
Listen, that shit is, I hate your black pants. I hate your black skin.
That's the haters ball right there.
Nigga said, as I take a sip of my drink that I'm almost sure somebody spit in. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody but you.
Nobody but you.
Nobody but you.
Jesus Christ.
All
right. You could have been anywhere in the world. You could have watched 1,000 of these breakdowns.
You probably did.
You probably have.
He probably did. Everybody does it now. That's what everybody does. Everybody's a barbarian now. Everybody's a barologist.
Telling you that we did it first means nothing. We're just the Ray J of barology.
That's it.
Means nothing.
Means nothing.
So thank you. Thank you for subscribing.
Appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah, the channel's growing. Just take no balls off, man.
That's it, man.
God damn it. Don't take no balls off, though.
Right. Don't take no balls off the show. Hey, we're here all week.
Real spitters take no bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.